remarkable, and I have, she's truly one of my best friends. So not only do I have another mother that I love more than anything in the world, but one of the most rewarding, deep, profound friendships that I've ever had in my entire life. So I love you, and I am so honored to have you speak for us.
Oh, this is going to have to go down.
Get the stool.
I'm bringing my cocktail for the toast, and I curse a lot, and I'm going to try not to curse during my speech, but if I do, we'll make a drinking game out of it. Well, I'll take this. Can I put this on? Sure. So, hello everyone. What a day, huh? Tommy and Ryan. Oh, enough about them. Let's talk about me. Because, I mean, face it, every hero has a backstory. So, my name is Senna, and I'm Tommy's mom. And if we go back to my 20s, I was never getting married. I had been through a few relationships, and I decided it was not for me. I was always expected to change. The usual triggers for the men I dated were my strong opinions. I know it's hard to believe. My independence and my intelligence. And by the way, I'm fucking brilliant. These traits were not agreeable for the kind of men I was attracting. And, you know, I grew up in a house where my father adored every single thing about that beautiful woman right there, who is my mom. She didn't change. She didn't have to. Compromise? Yes. Change your true self? No way. And I decided I would settle for nothing less. So I just figured it wasn't going to happen. And then into my life walked the unbelievable unicorn of a man who has never wanted me to change a thing. And so starts Tommy's backstory. An amazing man who can not only handle a strong, independent, brilliant woman, but encourages and adores it. So fast forward a few years, and Patrick and I bring Tommy into the world. And my very reason for existing changes in an instant. Now, I think it's important to point out at this point that I am 50% Italian. Now, I'm well aware that there are some not so flattering stereotypes of Italian mothers, and I feel the need to clarify that as a mother, I identify as 100% Italian. Now, what I mean is, unavoidable with my Italian roots, Tommy released in me a natural-born killer. A killer of the type of, come at my family, and you better make it the first shot count, because you will never get a second. Now, I didn't necessarily want to be that way, but he made me do it. And oh, was it needed, because Tommy was all sweetness and love and understanding growing up. Just a ball of happiness, vulnerable in a mean world. When he was 3, this is what Patrick and I woke up to every morning. And what that was was Tommy jumping out of his bed, running down the hall to us, and jumping in between us with his big smile and Power Rangers underwear. Can you even imagine a better way to start the day? During those times, he was with me 24/7, and I guarded him with every fiber of my being. But then he went to school, and I had to let go of some of that control. Enter bully number 1. My sweet ball of sunshine comes home to tell me that this boy was being not so nice to him on the bus. And I say, Tommy, you need to defend yourself with this boy, or he's not going to leave you alone. And Tommy says, Mom, I just thought, what would Martin Luther King do? And I thought, screw that. What would Joe Pesci from Godfather? Over the rest of his school years, that was always the way it was for us. Tommy was always picked as the welcome wagon for new kids. He always stood up for the kids who were getting bullied, and I was always in the background, ready to kill anyone. Flash forward again, adult Tommy is visiting home, and he's kind of off, uncharacteristically anxious. So I question him about it, and he says, just really stressed out. I have to get a new job. I have to find a new apartment. I've been hanging out with this girl and I miss her. I just have a lot going on. And I said, okay, but let's go back to that third thing you said. And this was our introduction to the world of Tommy in love. In love with a girl named Ryan. Now, I did mention I'm Italian, right? Usually, that would manifest in me thinking, no woman is good enough for my baby boy, but it was different. No, I was terrified. If you're a mother of a son, you pretty much know that the woman who captures your son's heart has unlimited power. She can take him away if she wants to, if she doesn't like his family. Now, although I believe I'm an absolute delight, to some I may be seen as challenging. The thought of losing our family dynamic was absolutely paralyzing, and I felt my mama bear trapped in a cage with my fate in the hands of someone else. And then they came to visit, the infamous Thanks Christgiving Moss, which is a celebration combination of Thanksgiving and Christmas. And I held my breath for about a minute. Because when you know, you know. Ryan is beautiful, no doubt. But that was just icing on the cake. What Ryan really was and is to me is an amazing unicorn in her own right. Strong, independent, fucking brilliant. And fully in love with my baby boy without him changing a single thing. And we all fell madly in love with her right back. Flash forward some more, and I'm here to tell you they're the real deal. They are boring as hell, but they are the real deal. They can play Bananagrams for a whole evening, and they are happier than two people playing Bananagrams for a whole evening should ever possibly be. But seriously, they love each other. They love each other the way love should be. They love everything about each other. No change is required. And as for me, I have made a slight change. I have added Ryan to my list my family, and I will always be ready to kill for her. To amazing Ryan and my beautiful baby boy, I love you both so much. Salud.